heart. Now, I created this little model, as sometimes I do when I'm lying there at night and looking at the stars. Thought, well, you know what? What is my understanding of life in terms of the role of the heart and the head and the body? So this is life according to Taron, and that's the source. And I created this very simple model, which shows us that there is a trinity of heart, head, and body. Okay? That's the Trinity. I love trinities. There's something about that. Okay? And I always saw the heart as the architect. I always saw it as the wise one, the one with experience, with depth. And as an architect, the heart designs. It says, here's a vision. I'm going to take that and put a design out. Okay? And then it gives it over to the head, who is the contractor. The head is very gifted at taking that vision, taking that blueprint, and saying, okay, I'm the one who can now bring it into physical manifestation. Therefore, it becomes the head contractor. And how it does that really well is by employing the body. The body and its extraordinary senses. All the senses are subcontractors, if you will. And what it does, it says, okay, here's what the heart has asked us to do. Here's how we're going to do it. And so let's go out there and manifest the vision of the heart. Okay? And that's a great model, and it works really, really well while it's working. Okay? We are designed, in a sense, to function from and through the heart into the head, and then to go on out and produce and create whatever our heart's calling is into the world. Okay? But here's what's happened in the process. Somewhere along the way, and I have no historical timeline for you. You have to go to the historians for that. But somewhere along the line, and I'm sure that this did not make the news, there was a hijacking. Okay? Hijack. Okay? And what happened is, after some time, the head got a lot of experience, and it thought, you know what? This stuff is not that hard to do. I have done so much of it now, I think I'm pretty good. I think I can handle it. And, if I cut out this heart guy, I don't think I really need him, and I can get more for myself. Okay? And I can be the big cheese here. Okay? So, essentially the head hijacked the heart, held it hostage, and started to do the job of the heart, and it started to drive the body. And not having the wisdom of the heart, and its motive being now basically more, the head drives the body. It drives it relentlessly, because there's never enough, is there? To the point where one day the contractors are just going to self-destruct. If you look around you, you're going to notice this playing itself out with so many people in this world around you. Somehow, there's no counterbalance, there's no overarching wisdom, there's no stopping the madness, right? And we just keep on ramping up and ramping up and ramping up, thinking we're getting ahead. But to where? What are we getting closer to faster? Ever stopped and asked that question? And anyways, look at our languaging. I mean, people say to me, well, Taron, is this all this touchy-feely stuff you're talking about the heart? It's all nice, but get practical. And be practical, and it's important to be rational and all of that. And I said, well, it's all fine. I'm not head bashing. Because if I was head bashing, I'd be coming from the head. Right? But what I am saying is listen to our language. Here's a few examples. Have you ever heard somebody come up to you and say, hey, buddy, you've really touched my head? No, what we say is, you've really touched my heart. Isn't that interesting? Thanks for the experience. You touched my heart. Or have you heard about enjoying hearty laughter? Isn't that an interesting quality? Okay? All right, have you heard of let's sitting down in conflict resolution and saying, okay, you know what, you and I, we need to get to the heart of the matter. We don't go to the head of the matter, we usually come to head, right? Isn't it interesting? Things come to a head, and then we say, we need to get to the heart of the matter. Why? What's the energy behind that? What's the heart got to do with it if we're so smart? Okay? And ultimately, sustained, enduring, true learning occurs by heart, not by head. Who learned their timetables by heart? Yeah. Isn't that just fascinating when you look around you, you look at your languaging, you start to see the little ahas, that maybe there is something taking place here.